Okay, good morning, John and Mary. And we have a visitor from our neighbors. And yeah, these are the donkeys that live on the ranch behind us, and they come in the morning. This is a beautiful morning. It actually rained last night, and it's 75 degrees. I don't know what that is without looking it up Celsius. We give them apples and carrots when they come visit us. Okay, I'll start by there. Colleen has moved up. That's towards the corner of our property. That's and our friends. And so we have a nice tree barrier back here. You can see the sun rising. I'm facing the west now, and the reflection of the sun coming up on the trees. Okay, I have stepped back here closer to the house. You can still see our friends visiting us, maybe back there, and I'm going to pan around to the west here, and right there, and I'll come up on that, is a grotto we have created with the Celtic cross for my parents and a memorial to my sister Patty. Okay, this is the grotto. And my son Duncan made the little trellis there. I'm going to have some greens growing over that and plant some flowering bushes in the back to give it some color. Closer view. It's my father on the left, mother on the right, and memorial to my sister there. Okay, I'm going to pan around here. There's the grotto in the distance. It really looks much further than it is. And we create a little patio outside. This is a combination oak tree and cedar tree. The two are growing together in the back. And there's our house. Okay, now we're facing that west corner again. Again, you're facing east now, and you can see the water feature that we put in along the back of our house. Take you walk through up through that. Very peaceful, and of course very nice to have some water flowing, especially during this drought. The birds and the squirrel, and occasionally we'll see a deer come this close to the house to drink from this little stream we put back here. And there's the top of the waterfall. Little sunrise coming up there, and you can see here on the side of the house, these are some of our tomato plants in self-watering containers. Further down the same side of the house, inside a fenced area, we have our garden. Two more hanging tomato plants. Everything is very happy because it got a good drink of water last night. Those are some pepper plants and spinach growing in the back. And what's left of this garden, a couple tomato plants still going there. Got a pineapple growing in the ground. And pepper plants, two pepper plants left in the back. There's that fenced in area on the side of the house. And on the back of that fence, I'm building a raised garden bed. We called it that shed the barn. That's where we keep all our stuff for gardening. And I'm just still in the process of making this bed. That's a composter in the back behind the wheelbarrow. Okay, this will be the back of the house from the rising sun in the east. Across of things in pots along the back porch. Another hanging tomato. We had 2 out back here. And now we're to the west side. A little sitting area under a nice large oak tree there on the west. Now I am standing in that sitting area, and that's a screened porch on the side. Those trees are deciduous. They turn a beautiful orange in the fall. And the west side of the house. And that I call my little septic garden because that's where they put the septic tank, and I had to create some camouflage for that. There's my little camouflage with some potted plants, and I've got a solar fountain here that goes during the day, and I'm going to dig a hole and I'm going to plant that pole and have a bird feeder there too. Okay, looking there, the other side of my septic garden. The donkeys are still in the back there, hoping I'll bring them more apples. Now we're coming around. We're going to be to the front part. This is the west side. I'm going to be planting some fruit trees and nut. We can do pecans here. And there's still some area, some nice open sunny areas I could put some trees in. Okay, there's a little bit of the front of the house. I'm so excited. I'll only have to water the things in pots today. I don't have to water outside. What a delight. Here comes Angelina coming. Oh, what a good girl. Fine, you ready to come? Let's go in. Come on. That's a good girl. Okay, I am outside on the screened-in porch here. That's the back porch. Now we're still on the screened-in porch. This is just another view. I left this here. This is my joke about how hot it's been in Corpus. I mean here in Canyon Lake. And that's what happened to my candles. And that's the way we feel sometimes in the middle of the day. This is a lovely terrarium I've got growing here. I used to have some little finches in there, but I'm not doing that at the moment. Okay, I'm outside again. I'm going to bring you up onto the front porch. This is our cactus garden, very appropriate. And here's the garden we're working on the front. I've got some irises along the edge there. And that's an orange tree in the pot in the back. And I've got, that's a hibiscus tea plant there in the back of the fountain. And I've got a couple little plants in there. Going to have some climbing jasmine up over some trellises there. Once I get the trellises and get the jasmine climbing. A ficus there on the front porch. Another little fountain. Maureen likes fountains. A little lavender growing in a pot. A little daylily growing in a pot. Okay, I'm standing by the front gate here, and I'll pan around to give you a visual from the front. The house is centered on a little less than 2 acres. And when I do video, it certainly looks... It's called a red yucca. This is another cactus form. Hummingbirds love these little flowers. This is what's left. It's the end of the season for them. Hey, and that's our entrance door that you will be entering. And I think I'll stop this video and send you the outside, and when it's a little lighter, I'll take some of the inside of the house.